Hey there. The other day there was a Byron Katie quote posted that really resonated in this experience of Kelly, and I wanted to do a little bit of a video about kind of what happened for myself in the experience. The quote reads, "When you believe your thoughts, you rape your body by saying that it should be more beautiful. It should be healthier. It should be taller, shorter, fatter, thinner, younger, stronger. You take a perfect body and you trash it." So I read this quote and did the daily Katieism thing that I do, matching it with an image on Facebook and sharing it. And kind of thought that was the end of it. And later that night, came home and decided to go for a bike ride, which I proceeded to do. And I had an opportunity to go by myself without my son, so it was really peaceful and just riding through the trees. And the quote popped back into my experience, and the thoughts were happening around the body. And over the last 44 years, there's been some really good work on notice the word again. There's been some really good realization around not being the body. That I am never the body. The body is the home that allows this opportunity and seeing and awareness here. But I am never this. And yet the stories that come up about the physical body, I think for each of us are very, very prominent. And so there started this looking at the body in a different way. There was this being with it as it was. And even taking photographs of it and really, I don't know how else to explain it, but being with the freckles, being with the size of the body, being with the curves, being with the shape, being with the texture, and acknowledging all of it as it is, just loving it as it is, completely letting it be what it is without any desire to make it different than that. And I know that sounds so very simple, and yet for whatever reason, that experience lifted into my awareness that there's still this underlying conversation that seems to be happening, or dialogue, that this shouldn't be the way that it is. And no matter how much one thinks that they've done inquiry on things that are sticky, mirrors will come into our experience to remind us that that isn't the case. Everything is a mirror. Every experience with another is a mirror. And whatever is said to another is what I need to hear. So take that a step further. I find in my experience that I am always saying how gorgeous people are, and it's very genuine. It's the ability to walk up to someone and say, "Gosh, you look so beautiful today. How gorgeous you are." Or I love you. Making sure that I love you is said to those people that I care about. So when you take all of this knowingness that there is never oneness, and yet there are never two, everything that is said is needing to be heard by the story of Kelly. And the mirrors that are coming into this experience are always bringing me what is needed to be seen and heard. What I am saying to another, "You're so gorgeous, you're so beautiful, I love you so much," I am beautifully and lovingly saying to me. So as that opening happened, no one doing any of it, a quote that apparently stirred some conversation to happen, this, I don't want to say acceptance, but this, what's a good word for it? Adoration. This adoration happened in looking at the body and the experience of Kelly. It was just adored. Adoring was happening. No one was doing it, just it was happening, and it was so beautiful, and it was perfect. Just perfect, as it was appearing. So many things have happened in these 44 years that have been conditioned around the beliefs with the body, conditioned around the way the body should be or shouldn't be, and how I should feel about it or shouldn't feel about it. And what's happening in this sacred space of pure allowance is everything is adored. Even the things that used to have a stigma attached to them or a label are adored, just as they are. The freckles are adored. The shape and the curves are adored. The color is adored. The texture is adored. It's all adored, as it is. It's so simple, and yet, I don't know, just really shifting in such a subtle way. So I wanted to take a minute to share that and just share that there's a knowing and a realization that anything that is said in these videos to anyone is only ever needing to be heard by the one saying them. There is only one to hear it. There are never two, and yet here it's happening. This appearance of others, this apparent story of a Kelly and other ones hearing this. Part of the dream world, part of the illusion, and beautifully so. So I leave you with that, with much love until next time. I hope that your days are beautiful, these spring days that we're having here where we're getting outside and really taking it all in is just wonderful. Appreciating all of it and appreciating all of you. Until next time, in love.